Alright, so what is up, you guys? And we are back out here once again with another video, and in this one we're going to be basically just, it's a drift prep, another drift prep video, but it's stuff that we haven't really drift prepped before on the channel. So basically what I'm going to be doing is going to be redoing my battery box, like my battery holder, like this metal bracket type thing that holds the battery in place. Going to be redoing that. Don't mind this freaking huge mess. Disgusting. Definitely gonna be cleaning that off, but going to be redoing my battery holder thing so that it's able to fit this right here. So this is basically like some marine battery box thing that is required for the East 10 drift events and maybe some other type of drift events. Piedmont, you don't really need anything for that. You just gotta make sure it's strapped down tight. But for East 10 drift and some other ones, you need to have like some type of battery box that's not like just out in the open like it is right now. So I'm going to be welding a new battery box thing, and then see this fire extinguisher right here. I'm going to be having to redo that. I need a bigger one. I need a 2.5 pound fire extinguisher with a aluminum handle, not this little first act one with like a plastic handle. So I'm gonna show you guys my whole setup and how I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be coming over here and doing something I've been needing to do for quite a while. Is basically put a heat shield so that my brake lines and stuff like that aren't getting heated up from my downpipe and my turbo and all that stuff. So yeah, I got a lot to do, and hopefully I accomplish everything, which I should be able to. Everything's pretty simple, just grinding a lot of metal fab type stuff, simple metal fab type stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And if I can, I'm gonna try and fix up my exhaust leaks on my downpipe. I'm pretty sure it's after my I'm pretty sure it's after my air fuel ratio gauge sensor, the O2 sensor right there. Because if you guys don't know that, if you have exhaust leaks before this will sense the exhaust leaks, and it'll come up on your gauge saying that you're running lean and idle basically. So my car says it's running like 13s, which is pretty rich. So I'm assuming that my exhaust leaks are further down, so I'm gonna have to probably take this wrap off and go search for it. And hopefully I can find it and just put some little tack welds on it and close my exhaust leaks. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, that's gonna be the gist of this video. I'm gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna start with the battery box and then probably move to the fire extinguisher, and then I'll go for the heat shield. I'll try and keep it in that order, and yeah, let's get started, you guys. Alright, you guys, so I just got finished grinding off this is all that's left of the angle metal, and so this is the battery box thing, and this is what I got so far. Everything's still not welded together, so but this is how it's going to fit together. I'm just going to basically just weld up the corners, and it should be good. Weld up the corners, and yeah, maybe the bottom, but I think I'm just going to do the corners for the most part, and maybe put some tabs on the side. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is welding it back into the car versus bolting it, but we'll see when we get there. Alright, you guys, so after battling with the welder and everything, went to Lowe's and got some all thread, which is this thing. This will focus. Yeah, I want to focus. Basically, it's just literally all thread for this. It's a rod. I have them bent out just so I can fit the actual battery box in. But picked up some all thread, got a new little top piece. Drill out the hole a little bit more, and that will fit on top of the threads while the battery box is in there. So let's see, just like that, and then I can toss this on. It's just something quick that I'll put together just so I can do the events. It's not super clean, nothing like that, but it's just so I can get by and actually have the freaking case for my battery. And now I'm basically just going to weld it back into my car, and I'm not going to like lay it in the car and then freaking do a whole line of weld and like weld it into the car like that. I'm just gonna do basically like a little spot weld, not spot weld, but a little section right here, then a little section right here. And if I ever need to take it out, I can just grind it out right fast. I know I probably should just bolt it in, but I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna weld it in, and that'll be that, and I'll be done with the battery. So let's do it. So this is how I'm gonna have it in here. Basically it's the same thing I had before, it's just now it's a bigger little box, so it will hold the battery box in there. So I'm about to weld it in. Alright you guys, so I got the battery box in, it's right here, and it's totally functional and secure. It ain't going nowhere, so I got like freaking push on it and everything, and yeah, it ain't budging, so that's good. Now I'm taking this small fire extinguisher and switching it with this bigger one, the 2.5 pound fire extinguisher. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be super simple, just basically 2 clamps, because I have this neat little quick release fire extinguisher bracket, and I'm using little worm clamps. And yeah, I'll show you how that works after I get this installed. So basically, the fire extinguisher is going to sit inside these 2 worm clamps right here. So I'll just slide it in and tighten these 2 clamps down, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once it's in. Alright you guys, so basically I have the fire extinguisher right here, as you guys see. And if I were to ever get in an accident or catch fire, there is a little pin right here, and I pull that pin, yank it down, and the fire extinguisher will like pop off the little bracket that's on right now. So I'm gonna try and demonstrate this the best that I can. Okay, so you see the fire extinguisher right here. Boop. So boom, I'm in a fire, and then I gotta turn around, I just pull it off, and it's gone, and I go handle the fire. And then it's very easy to put back in. I just clip it. Oh, if I can get this thing to work. Alright, so that's 2 things. I got the battery and the fire extinguisher in. Now I just got one more thing, which is the heat shield. Alright, so we got the heat shield already in there now. We didn't really show us making it, but my dad had some sheet metal laying around, and we basically just cut it to like that length. It was already cut to that height right there, so like this way, but the actual length part of it, I cut it, and then basically just bent it on some stair steps over here, drilled a hole in it, and bolted it in right there, if you guys can see that, right there. So that's where it's bolted at, and that's what it looks like now. So I'm not sure if East 10 really does anything about the heat shields, but I got one now, and hopefully it's able to pass tech. So I got that, got my fire extinguisher in there right there, and then I got my battery box. So hopefully I'm able to pass tech. That's like just the biggest thing that I'm worried about, is just passing tech. So yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. I'm not sure about you guys, but the video is probably gonna be short, but it has been a long freaking day today trying to get all this stuff ready, and hopefully I'm able to pass tech. That should be the next video, would be the East 10 Drift Day video. So stay tuned you guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, then please do leave a like on the video, and if you guys want to, subscribe so you can stay tuned for future videos that we put out. So later, you guys.